So I saw this video that was talking about how some religions believe in demons and others, they think that demons just signify evil and the capacity to be evil and to sin, and they don't believe in actual demons. So let me just clear this up for you. You are energy. You get caught up in the physical day-to-day and you miss what's around you. There are more things than demons around. There are a lot of things around that you don't sense because you're asleep. Your Kundalini is not active. Not really. It's being utilized because you're breathing. That's it. It's so wild going through this process of becoming enlightened, seeing how everyone has this different perspective on everything, and knowing I can't trust any of them because they don't have the ability to see in the way that I can now. That's a lonely road. I have a lot of people who are supportive, and I appreciate that tremendously. I was meant to do this, so it's fine. But my point is, the people who believe that you shouldn't activate Kundalini because it's dangerous. Your soul chose this body because it could handle the intensity of your soul's frequency. Not activating your Kundalini sets you up for failure. You didn't come here to eat snacks and live a mediocre life. I don't really care what you're doing or how you're doing. If your Kundalini is not active, you are not living, period. Because you can't see the world that you live in. You are seeing an illusion. And these people think that they're protecting you and they can't even protect themselves. Are demons real? Yeah, demons are real. You know how you feel when someone you don't like walks in, you sense their energy. You just know that if you turn around, that person's gonna be there. You can sense when someone's lying to you. You can sense when someone's cheating on you. You can sense when someone's shady. You can sense when someone's in danger. You think of someone and then they call you. You think of something and then it happens. You are energy. Everything is energy. And you can sense when there's a demon near you. It isn't something that's going to slowly make its way to you. It has a very distinct energy. Different demons have different frequencies, and depending on how they've been tasked or how they feel about you, will be how it interacts with you. But around a demon or around someone who is possessed or around someone who is angry with you and is protected in that way, you're gonna feel the air just change. And all of a sudden, you feel nauseous. And it's like the hair on the back of your neck is standing up and your arms start getting chills all over them. You know, without a doubt in your mind, that you're in danger. Depending on which demon comes through and how much energy they have, it can be something that makes you feel queasy and uneasy and you feel just like you're not safe and you can't explain why. But if you wake up, see, this is what happened to me when I was really young. I woke up in the middle of the night, didn't know why. In the middle of the night, it was Bilal. That's what just crossed my mind now. That's spirits talking. I woke up in the middle of the night and the entire room smelled bad. I felt so much fear, I couldn't move. I was terrified. I was awake. I wasn't in sleep paralysis, I was sitting up. Like, I sat up and I was just like, don't move. It was standing, I didn't ever see it. but I can feel it. Was standing in the doorway of my room that overlooks a lake. And it stayed there for a little bit. Middle of the night, like after 3 a.m., like classic. The veil comes down, there's not a lot of psychic interference, and now it comes and it's very, very present. I was so scared. I did not move. I didn't talk. I didn't reach for my phone. Nothing. Frozen in fear. You feel like you're gonna die. I willed it to go away and it went away. Looking back and knowing myself now, I understand why it went away. But for most people, that energy wouldn't go away. And that is a problem. The property that was haunted, for a week, I dealt with something that was shape-shifting, and I had a lot going on, a lot of stress, and teaching a lot of people. I have a lot going on, and I'm not used to encountering all of the things that I was encountering at once, and it tricked me. So I was wondering who it was today, and Spirit said Astaroth, because I had tapped into, and this was set up for me from day one. A psychic told my mom about this house way before I ever even had my Kundalini awaken, met my twin flame, before all of it. It was bothering someone that I care about, so I tapped in and I cleared their house. Because I wasn't dealing with just one spirit. I was dealing with the trinity of demons. I was also dealing with, they live over a Native American burial ground. There were other entities that I am not gonna go into, but my mom said that it was like an occult buffet, and that was very accurate. Then you add ghosts on top of it, like dead spirits, and it's like icing on the cake. Cherry on top, have fun. For a week, Astaroth was posing as just dead people in my dreams who were struggling to communicate and wanted to share their message. And each time that I paid attention to try to receive this message, because maybe their loved ones are alive, this demon got a little bit farther into my psyche. And by the 4th day, when I walked upstairs, I felt evil walk from this side of my room all the way to the doorway, standing in front of me. When you see something in your mind, quick, you're seeing with your third eye what is spiritually there. When you're trying to create a thought that is not the same, something that will come to you quickly, you will know the difference. It was this black energy that had like a little, not a horn, but it was just like this little energy swirled up. It was just like a manifestation of this spirit, and its eyes were black and shiny and evil, sinister, and it fucking smiled at me in the most sinister way, like it finally had me, like it was gonna kill me. And I walked through it. When I walked through it, my Kundalini shot straight up because now I'm provoked. So walk through it and it feels like metal is going up through my head. My whole body was buzzing. By the 5th day, I was gonna go that day. So overnight before that, I had meditated for like most of the night, and I heard the word Nightwalker, which took me to a certain kind of demon that's psychic, so spirit trying to guide me. And psychic in the sense that it can, we say shapeshift, what it's actually doing is it's changing the way that you perceive it. It's not physically changing form, it's messing with your head. When I realized it was a demon, I was like, oh, thank God. When I heard that it was a demon, I heard the word C'est la Prue. I was like, there's no way that's a real word. Googled it and it means I know it. So I had a shaman and a witch helping me with this. Like, deceased. But I have a whole army behind me. But then when I went there, it had totally different energy coming through. So